Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be doing a review on the iPod Touch. This is my first video, but I had another account, and I had about 20 videos on there. But Google took away my account because something reset about my computer, and so this is the iPod Touch, second generation, 16 gigabyte, and it's made by Apple. The way you turn it on is there's two ways. It's already on, but it's just in sleep mode. You can either press the home button or press the power button once. The way you get it going is by sliding it. Now, as you can see, here's the menu. See, if you go to this page, this is what the home button is for. Home button is a little circle button with a square inside of it right here. You press that, and it takes you back to the home page. So if you're on an app, like Netflix, for instance, you'll just press the home button, and it'll take you immediately back. The way you turn it off is you see this little button right here. You hold that down until you see the little red sliding thing. And you're going to slide that, and it'll be off. You have to hold it to turn it off, and you'll see the Apple signal knows it's turning on. What it is right here is a camera. Now, a lot of people wonder, how could that be a camera? That's what I wondered when I first got an iPod Touch. Well, the first one was the third generation, but it was stolen, so I got a cheaper one online for cheaper. I was wondering, I don't know about you, but this is a camera. Actually, you have to have the camera. You have to pay a lot of money to have the camera installed. Then you have to pay even more money to get a camera app on your iPod Touch. There are a ton of free ones, but then when it's on, right there. Now, to get to settings, which you do most of your basic stuff, you just click that little button. And you scroll down through a bunch of settings. If you bought this iPod online, you're going to have to click General right there. And there should be a reset button and erase all settings. If you got this online, it's got a ton of apps on it. There's another thing you have to click it. It's also in General that lets you create an account. But after you've created an account, just click the App Store if you want to buy games. Click the App Store. And there's tons of different menus, just like YouTube and other Apple things. It's got search for searching what games and videos you want. It's got updates for updating your games and products. It has the top 25 list of best apps. It's got the categories, which you pick which category you want it in. So you could click, for instance, a free games category. It also has featured, which is your featured apps. Click the home button and you'll go back to the home screen. After you do that, to download music for your music app that it gives you, you can either click videos, no, you have to click iTunes. iTunes lets you download videos and music. It'll let you download music that you can view on your music list, and it'll download videos that you can view on your video list. What you do is it's pretty much the App Store, except it's made for videos and music. And if you go on iTunes, it's almost a guarantee that everything's going to cost money. Now go down to the home button again, and it's got a really easy scroll. It also has an app that it gives you called iBooks. iBooks has a decent amount of free books, but not all of them are free. Most of them are actually cost money. But I have two ones, for example, right here. I have The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes and Dracula. You can also search books from your library if you have tons of books. The iPad was also made, and it's got bigger books. The cool thing about the internet on this is you can flip the screen, and it will flip. Same with the keyboard for notes, for example. Notes lets you take notes. It's like a typing thing, except it's free. And what you can do is you press the plus button, turn it sideways, and your keyboard will be easier to type on, not like these little Blackberries with the keys that are only like that big. Some people, if you're a business person who likes to check his email all the time on airplanes, I recommend the Blackberry. If you're like me and you like gaming, music, and videos, and you're not like working, you don't need a phone, just get the iPod Touch. The iPod Touch 4th generation sells for about $230 right now. The iPod 3rd generation will sell for about, probably online used, it will be probably around $180. I got this second generation 16 gigabyte for only $157 online. The first generation is a lot thicker, not very good for gaming and quality and stuff, but it sells for about $150 for the 32 gigabyte version. If you just click the home button, if you double tap the home button, it'll let you go to your music browser. But if you're playing a song, see, for example, I will play music, and I go to the home screen, I double tap the home button, and then I can pause my music. Click the home button again, and I can go back to the home screen. If you want to delete an app, just click it, hold the app. Do not take your finger off it. It'll start turning squiggly and everything, and there will be X button. You click the X button, and it will say, "Are you sure you want to delete this app?" Click yes. Now, you can also search apps on the search menu. Let's see. It's a pretty nice one. Mine's 16 gigabyte, as I already said. The way you charge this up is it'll come with a little USB thing. If you don't have a computer, you're probably out of luck if you don't have a computer to plug this into. And so you'd have to pay another $40 to get a wall charger. For new, it'd be about $40. I'm sure you could find it online for probably about $10. Also, another thing is the home button and the power button. Click them at the same time, and you'll take a photo. It'll make the white flash to make sure that you've taken the photos. To browse your photos, go to Photos, and you can browse your photos. Start browsing them by clicking any random photo, and you can just flip through them like a book. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and goodbye for now.